All right, guys. First of all, I got to ask you, how's it been coming from Colorado up to Laramie, Wyoming?
It was not that bad of a transition, except for getting used to the altitude.
Yeah.
But once we did, it was fine.
What do you mean getting used to the altitude? I mean, it's not that far down to Denver.
Yeah, well, it's like 2,000 feet up higher, so it's kind of a lot to us.
Yeah.
So just like getting used to breathing, getting oxygen to our muscles, much easier, more efficiently. That was what was our issue.
Micah, talk a little bit about getting used to Wyoming High School football. How would that kind of compare to what you've been used to the last couple of years?
Wyoming High School football has been a pretty good experience. They compete really well, and like the coaching schemes and everything up here is pretty high standards and stuff. But I think it's so far been pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty competitive up here, and I like that.
Did anything surprise you in terms of, especially kind of getting used to it right away up in Sheridan?
Probably the speed that they play and like.
Okay.
And I think just the intensity of Sheridan and these other schools that we've played. And also probably just getting used to like this weather now.
Yeah,
That should be an obstacle.
We've been spoiled here, and now all of a sudden it's turning football weather. So,
Yeah.
Are you guys kind of ready for that tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've slowly we haven't been wearing like long sleeves at practice and stuff just to get prepared.
Okay, all right. We'll talk a little bit about, I know this hasn't maybe gone quite the way you guys would have hoped, and I'm talking not just you three, but the entire team, but where do you guys feel you're at here as you get ready towards, last home game and then on to the playoffs next week?
Well, I do feel that our momentum is really starting to pick up, so I know that we're going to start changing things and turning it around for this week and then weeks after.
Okay.
I know we'll do good.
All right, well, so some confidence here. What's the mood been like this week in particular, coming off the win last week finally? You guys were home. I know that had to be a great feeling. You didn't have to get on a bus. So what's the mood been like this week coming off the win?
Well, the seniors are particularly excited again. This is our last senior game here at D-Type Stadium, and there hasn't been any negative feelings or anything like that. We're just all here ready to play and excited for Friday night.
Nice. All right, Micah, you're in the middle. This is good because you're the center. So tell me a little bit about how's it been adjusting to different coaching? I mean, because you guys are at your fourth school in 3 years, I think? Third in 3 years?
Third in 4 years.
Third 4 years. Okay, so how has it been adjusting to different coaching?
I think we kind of got used to it, and it's easier for us particularly to be at a different school the amount of times that we have been. I'm not saying it's been fun leaving schools or anything, but it's much easier when you have two other brothers that can also study film with you, and
Gotcha.
And I don't know, it's just everything is just 10 times easier than how it would be if only one of us was here.
All right, Michael, talk a little bit about what's been the biggest adjustment for you.
Well, obviously it's just getting to know everyone. No matter how many times we move, there's still a different culture that we have to get used to. But I think everyone here welcomed us with open arms, and we're thankful for that, and that's why we really want to keep this show on the road. All right.
What about for you, Matthew? Talk a little bit about you look left, and they're your two brothers. How cool is that?
It's nice, and I know that they got my back and I got their back, so really it's been like that for the past 2 years now, and I've gotten comfortable with it, and I'm just super happy that I got them next to me to play with.
Your brother Michael, and I'll specify that, mentioned everybody welcoming open arms and getting used to different cultures. How about you guys? Have you guys taught this team some different culture stuff?
I feel like that we have.
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends on what they have taken from it.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, let's have some fun. All right, who's the prankster of the bunch?
Probably me.
Who's the jokester, though?
Probably
me.
Probably Matthew again?
Yeah.
Are these two just too super serious for you?
I think it's just compensate for him.
Usually he's usually pretty serious out in public, but then when he's at home, he's just, I don't know, he's just.
I think when he gets comfortable with people, I think that's just for all of us, but yeah, once we get comfortable with people, we start to be like funny and just enjoying.
A little more outgoing things.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. What's been the biggest adjustment in the locker room with your teammates? I don't want you to call anybody out or anything, but how has it been trying to get yourselves a little more outgoing with the team?
Oh, it wasn't hard. Once we got to know the guys, once we knew their names after that, it was just nice and having fun every day since then.
Okay, so who's the biggest goofball outside of you three on the team?
Julian.
Julian?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, the left tackle, defensive end.
Yeah.
Has it been fun though? He's a fellow senior.
Yeah, he's fun
Yeah,
to
he's
be
fun
around.
to be around. Yeah.
All right, who's the most serious? That maybe needs to lighten up a little bit.
I'll say me at times.
He does
Probably.
get-
Just super serious all the time?
I think like
Super
yeah, I think on the
serious.
field, yeah, I'm serious like a lot. I like to think to myself a lot. Since
Yeah.
some moments you don't get to because you have these two always around. So.
So you're introverted and these two are a little more outroverted?
I'm like more between. He's a little more out.
Okay, all right, well, all right, hey,
Yeah.
that's okay. What's it like, having a sister playing at the Division I level in soccer? Does that kind of inspire you guys to
Yeah.
try and reach the next level?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
it
course.
is. It's
ultimately.
definitely inspiring because seeing what she goes through, and like we want to also be a part of something like that in our future as well. So that's like something that we've always strived for. She's a really good role model for us as well. So
What was your guys' reaction when mom and dad said, we're going to follow your sister?
we were like, oh
I think we just got to move closer to our sister,
Yeah,
so that
but
was
it
that
was
was an
more-
upside to it.
yeah. It was also more being closer to family and friends around here. So that it was like it sucked like leaving, but we were fine with it because of family. So
All right, favorite pregame meal? What do you got to have?
Oh gosh.
he never eats anything.
I don't eat before games.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just
Okay, how about the night before then?
the night before.
Don't you got to like carbo load or something?
Yeah, I like to eat steaks or burgers.
Yeah.
Okay.
me too, yeah.
Pretty much.
I heard you guys can really put it away.
Yeah.
You guys haven't sold out a restaurant or anything, have you? No.
No.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm just giving you guys a hard time. So, what's the most unique piece to Laramie that you've had to kind of get used to? Tough one, I know.
Well, the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing so many animals and deer everywhere.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
also really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's different. And you guys kind of live out in the country, don't you, a little
Yeah.
bit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like that, or would you rather be in the city?
No, I like living out there. We can be as loud as we want and nobody can hear us. We just get everything to ourselves,
All right. So you said steaks and burgers for a pregame meal. What's your favorite food overall?
Well, mine is we used to eat this in Hawaii. It's called Locomocos.
Okay.
It's where you have a plate of rice and then you put gravy over it. And then then burger patties, however many you want. So I usually do 2 to 3. And then put gravy over it. And then eggs, however much you want. I usually do 2 or 3.
Wow.
Put gravy over the eggs and then you eat it all. That's my favorite.
Is that your guys' favorite too?
Yeah.
That's
I also
like my
like
top 3.
Yeah, I like eating burgers.
You just like burgers?
Yeah.
What's your favorite place in Laramie? Not trying to call anybody out or necessarily endorse anybody here, but
I don't remember.
Favorite Subway.
he's just.
Yeah.
Subway.
Oh yeah, we always go to Subway.
Yeah.
I heard. That's why I mentioned the eat a lot earlier, because I heard about the days at Subway after like morning workouts in the
Yeah.
summer.
3 times a week we go to Subway.
Yeah.
When
What's
they
your
have that 2 for $10.
What's the favorite home cooked meal that your mom cooks that you don't get anywhere else? It's mom's dish.
We eat that Locomoco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was because we cook that now, so
Oh, I gotcha.
eat it whenever.
I gotcha. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure getting to know you guys. Have fun on the last home game, and we'll see you the next couple weeks.
Thank you.